Hello friends. I just wanted to share a little bit of what's been going on, what I'm doing. If you've been watching the weather report in my part of Texas, or if you've seen some of my recent videos, you know it has been raining here. Just non-stop raining. We are basically breaking every record in the books. I just saw this morning that San Antonio has gotten so much rain that it is already the wettest September on record. And since more rain is due this week for all of us, I'm a good couple hours away by vehicle. And so I've been getting inundated with rain too, but San Antonio this month could easily, with the additional rainfall this week, that this September 2018 could become the wettest month ever in the city of San Antonio, ever. It has just, we've been breaking records left and right. It's just been crazy, crazy rainfall. And as you can see, I am in the goat paddock and I let Prairie in here. If I had babies in here, I wouldn't let her in here because she likes to chase animals, especially those who hop, jump, leap, do much of anything. If they move, she likes to chase them. So when I have, kids in here, the young ones, I won't let her come in here. But I do let her come in here when I'm present, when I don't have baby goats. And that gives, her some time to roam around in a fenced enclosure. Sarah sometimes plays with her, often doesn't. But I'm here supervising. But back to the main topic of this post. We've had a lot of rain. So obviously I have done very little in the garden. Very little. I've barely been in there, though I know stuff is sprouting. Today there's no rain in the forecast, but there is, and today's Monday, and there will be rain. We've been promised Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I am taking advantage of today. I just spent some time removing mud, and I've been dumping it over here from the milking stall because it's so bad I can't stand all the mud anymore. But one thing on the homestead is you've got to be able to change plans on a dime, and you need to take advantage of the situation. It's really muddy over here. It's really muddy over here. It's muddy over there. I had the hay feeder over there for a while. I moved it to higher ground because it was just flooding over here. It is so muddy, but the goats, they're refusing to walk on this side. Here's the goat shelter. You can see the roof and stuff. Here's the goat shelter. There's grass on the front of the goat shelter. And so the goats actually go around the goat shelter, around these trees to get to this hay feeder. They will not, under any circumstances, walk over here. Even when I, get a couple days break and it starts to dry out, they won't come over here. They're just absolutely refusing. And so I am taking advantage of their refusal to walk over here, especially since I know in just a couple of days it's going to start raining again. And so I've got seeds. Now these I've had for a while. I got them from a local nursery a few years ago that sells native seeds. They don't sell vegetable seeds or anything like that. This is native grass seeds, wildlife seeds. It's native to Texas, basically. And the nursery is, well, it's not really, they don't really have a showroom or anything. It's mostly mail order, and I'll put a link in the description Um, but they're literally an hour north of me in the town of Junction, and everything they sell is native to help with the grasslands and things like that. And they're a very unique nursery. And I mean, they have offices with a little teeny display. I've been in there once, but they're off the beaten path. I mean, you literally, I had to ask them for directions on how to get to their location because I was going to be up in that area for a totally different reason and thought I'd stop by the last time I was there. But I've ordered several things, purchased from them several times when I want native plants that will grow here. And this is literally what would, native plants and stuff. I looked around. That green grass over there is Bermuda, and that's what the feed stores sell because it's so invasive, and it's really hard to get rid of, which is fantastic if you have goats. If you just got a nice city front yard, you're probably not going to want Bermuda grass. It's not popular at all for a lawn, but it is very popular if you got livestock. You don't want destroying your grass, and you want pastures. So I, years ago, planted seeds and eventually got some Bermuda growing, but I couldn't find any. And I did find half a bag of this stuff, and hopefully it's still viable. I don't know. But I'm taking advantage of that these guys over there will not walk over here. And I'm going to spread out all of this. And then in a couple days it's going to start raining, and hopefully all the rain will keep the goats from coming over here and help this germinate and start growing. That's what my hope is. If it doesn't work, well, I haven't lost anything, but hopefully it does, and hopefully I get some, vegetation growing here, and it's not so much muddy, because these guys hate mud. I hate mud too. I really hate mud. It's all swampy here. This is partly because the goats and the dogs dig holes along the shelter here to lay in, and so the water just collects here. But if I can get something growing over here, that will be helpful. So I just thought I would share this little tidbit, get you thinking that, whatever your conditions are at the moment, take advantage of them when possible, and turn something that's just a miserable condition like record rainfall into something positive. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.